Last time on Let's Play Sonic Unleashed.
I can feel the last temple nearby. He must have built this place on top of it.
Dun 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 dun.
The final Chaos Emerald. Back at last.
Greetings, people. 'Tis I, 480 volts. And let's see what happens next on Let's Play Sonic Unleashed for the Wii.
This should put the world back to normal. Dark Gaia will go back to being sealed within the core, and my work will be done.
Alright then.
That's great, Chip.
Aw, Sonic sounds disappointed.
Thank you, Sonic. It's all thanks to you.
He's disappointed that the Let's Play is gonna be over. Oh well.
Yeah!
Aw, so sweet. Their little bromance. Oh, hey there, Tails.
Oh, it appears that Sonic has restored the last of the Chaos Emeralds. Things should settle down around here before long.
That's right. Satellite footage confirms that the last piece is moving back into place.
That's wonderful. I'll await your safe return then. You can give me a full report over a plate of luscious cucumber sandwiches.
I'll be happy to fill you in, Professor.
Him and the dang cucumber sandwiches. Oh, what happened? Tails, what happened? What's going on now? I thought we were done.
Do you feel that?
What the? Eggman.
Looks like you're a bit too late, Sonic.
Eggman!
I love the way Jason Griffith said that.
My wondrous technology, Dark Gaia is...
He was like, Eggman!
I harnessed its energy to put together this little creation. Behold, the Ultra Hyper Prototype 1. Crush them.
But we put the last piece of the planet back together, right? Well, if you notice, you didn't actually see it move fully back into place. And oh crap. Yeah, did you really think we were done? Gotta do a final boss fight first. Obviously. Now, why can't Sonic the Hedgehog do that in-game? Oh well. Anyway. You ready to finish this game? I'm ready to finish this game. Let's say we go ahead and finish this game.
This gorge will be your tomb.
Not if anything to say about it, I have. Alright, this is the Egg Dragoon. It's actually a pretty simple boss battle. It is technically a nighttime stage battle. You just beat the crap out of it, although you're gonna see me kind of fail for a little bit. This video, again, is like the last one, is in post-commentary after the fact, just because the final bosses are not that easy, so I wanted to make sure that we only saw the success takes. When he drops those things on the ground, I highly advise jumping in the air. But yeah, jump up there, hit that little plate, and then just beat the crap out of it. He gets some shots in, and then he retreats. And he's gonna say his, you little. And then just run around the circular platform to avoid that. I like this music, it's nice and epic. Oh, come on. Oh boy, yeah, see, if you take too long, he kind of just darts out of your range. That's alright, though. Ooh yeah, Earthshaker. And when you get him to you get like a quarter of his health out, he does this. Which all this really does is give you the chance to grab some rings. So if you lost any health, as I did, you can fill it back up. Doesn't really change anything. The arena's still the same. And if you're fast, you can hit him, but I wasn't fast. Only difference is now here, he's gonna shoot 2 blasts instead of 1. Oh, and they're ice, so they'll freeze you, as you can see. And I was too slow. Oh, come on. Oh man, that's so annoying. That little shockwave will get you. But you little, I get it. In the, I think that second "you little" is exclusive to the Wii version, because in the HD version he just said "you little" and that was it. Ow, that was my fault. I ran right into it. I'll take some damage if I'm not careful. I don't like that. You little. You little. Alright. Final phase. Again, just grab the rings. Oh, come on. Oh, and by the way, there's like no break between the final Eggman stage, the Eggman Land stage, and this. I just, you know, paused the emulation. Although, once you've started the fight, you can quit and leave, and then you can reload from any one of the Eggman Land stages or this. At least in the Wii version. Come on. He's almost dead. No, you're not doing whatever this is. And he's dead. I like that I finished it off with Earthshaker. Well, we did it. We beat Eggman.
How do you like that?
I got an S rank, and now Sonic's the one saying, "How do you like that?" Well, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, that's the last we will see of the Werehog. So it's funny that you get a little level up thing right there at the end. You're not going to need it.
How could I lose?
And this is a CGI cutscene.
Build a prototype too, and
Build a prototype too. Yeah, I'll just build another one. What the heck is that? Sonic the Werehog looks pretty cool in CG.
What? It's Dark Guy.
Ah, he finally shows his ugly mug. Yeah, he looks pretty mean.
yes, Dark Gaia, crush this insolent little hedgehog.
Hey, nice Dreamcast.
Outer limits of space.
That's satisfying. What? Now, Chip, aren't you supposed to be like Gaia? Can't you, like, you know, do something? Isn't this the part of the cycle that happens for millions and millions of years?
What's wrong?
Sonic, what's wrong with you? What the? Yeah, Sonic had a little bit of Dark Gaia in him, and Dark Gaia is just absorbing that to make himself more complete and opening up his eyeballs.
Sonic, you've got to get up.
Hey, normal Sonic.
Sonic!
Yeah, we will not see the Werehog anymore.
Run, Chip.
Uh-oh. Chip suddenly remembered who he was. Nice.
7 lights of the earth rekindle.
I can't take him seriously. He's Chip. He's our goofy little buddy. I mean, he's not supposed to be serious. And he still sounds cartoony, you know what I'm saying? But okay, the 7 lights of the earth, obviously the Chaos Emeralds.
That's just incredible.
Ah. I'd be more freaked out. I'd be like, oh crap, what's happening to the temple? But yeah, they're all converging onto that one location.
Awaken and gather here to me.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, this part's pretty cool. And the music is awesome. I guess it's time to play Shadow of the Colossus, huh? That's exactly what that looks like. Sonic, where are you? Are you in that thing? Oh, you're in that thing, okay. Alright, this is what I call the standoff, Light Gaia versus Dark Gaia. And thus begins the final boss. I will do my best to explain. The very, very first thing, I call this the standoff phase. You control Light Gaia. You can use the control stick to dodge left and right and back. You can use the L and R buttons to punch, and you can press them both at the same time for a simultaneous punch. It's basically just punch out. Dark Gaia punches at you, you dodge, and then you punch him. Now, if you're good, you can use both buttons to punch him at the same time. That will actually do more damage, but he's more likely to shield against it. So I find it's just easier to be more patient. Just wait for him to punch at you, dodge it, and then punch him. And make sure you punch him with the right one. So like if he punches, if you need to dodge left, I would advise punching left. And every once in a while, he'll try to grab you. If you do that, you want to dodge backwards. That didn't happen in this run. And I love this music, by the way. It's great, out of control, maniac, hurry up and kill him before he kills us music. And we beat him. Well, we beat that part. There's more. Oh, there's more. And this part of the music is so dang epic. This is where it sounds like the game is cheering you on.
Sonic. Now, Sonic.
Roger that, buddy. Time for the big finale.
Let's go. Alright, so now we got some more speed sections. Now, in the HD version, this was way more complicated. The standoff was not a punch-out cop-out. It was just, let's see, you're the Gaia Colossus, you're moving towards Dark Gaia, he's far away, and you have to, he throws crap at you, you have to dodge it, which was very, very difficult. You moved very stiffly. Oh, wait. Quick time events, do those right or you die. You would have to dodge stuff. It was horrible controls. You'd do quick time events to throw a few punches. And then you would have these speed sections. So in the Wii version, it's 3 speed sections back to back to back, but in the HD version, they were each separated by the standoff. So you would do the standoff, and then you would do the speed section, the first speed section, and then another standoff, and then another speed section, and then another standoff, and then the final speed section. So it was really grueling, actually. And so the Wii version definitely made it more streamlined by putting all the speed sections back to back to back, and making the standoff thing just a punch-out thing that you only have to do once. Also, in the HD version, you were timed during these speed sections. After a while, if you took too long, Chip would basically just tell you, well, we're screwed. And this speed section is pretty long. I mean, not super long, but yeah, this one's a bit longer than the other two. But yeah, man, I love this music. There are parts of this music that remind me of the final boss music, the first phase of the final boss music in Sonic 06. It's composed by the same dude. I can't remember the dude's name. But I love it. There are parts of it that sound like an out-of-control maniac, and then towards the end it sounds like the music's cheering you on. Oh, I hate this part. This part is so easy to throw yourself out of whack. Alright, and then the final quick time event. Don't screw it up. I almost did. Pose for the camera, Sonic. Alright. We got him. We killed Dark Gaia, right? Right? What's he doing now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dark Gaia energy all over the planet. Little taste of the HD version right here that you could actually, these people were alive and you could interact with them. They weren't just still pictures.
What's happening? It was broad daylight a minute ago.
And now it's not.
Dark Gaia has regained its true power.
Haven't you ever seen an apocalypse?
Complete. It's just as the Gaia manuscripts foretold, and the world shall be plunged into the dark of night, the dark of destruction. Oh, that it should come to this.
That sounds horrible. I want none of that.
The planet is lost.
That won't happen. There's no way Sonic will let it end like this.
Sonic is not God. He is fallible. He could mess this up. But it's nice that Amy has faith in Sonic. Another CGI cutscene. Hey, buddy. Ugh, nasty. Green blood. Dark Gaia is a Vulcan and or Romulan confirmed. Oh, nice eyeballs. Dark Gaia is a Vulcan spider confirmed. Actually, he has 7 eyes. Most spiders have 8. That one piece of the planet is just getting further and further away from the planet. It does not want to go back. Oh, wait, Chaos Emeralds. Is it time for what I think it's time for? The thing that they do in every single final boss of a Sonic game, trying to pretend it will be more epic than last time? Yes, my friends, it is time for Super Sonic. My question is, if Light Gaia has been doing this with Dark Gaia for centuries and millennia, eons, why does he need Super Sonic's help? But whatever. Alright. Now this is the final phase. I'm just gonna talk over Chip. Sorry, buddy, but I can explain it faster. So, obviously collect rings. There's a gauge that you fill up when you collect rings, but when you see a little reticule appear on one of his eyeballs, you press the Y button to do a boost. You're moving automatically forward, but you control left or right, up or down. You just want to zoom in on his eyeball and avoid the meteors. That takes out 1/7 of his health, okay? Now, he likes to claw at you, and you can see little slash marks appear on the screen right before he does. That lets you know where he's gonna swipe at, and so you just need to avoid that. If it takes a while for a reticule to show up on one of his eyes, what you need to remember is that, you see how we're moving side to side to collect rings? We're actually not really moving side to side as much as we are moving in a circular spherical pattern. Sonic is moving around Dark Gaia, and as you move, you know, left or right, you kind of get closer to one side. So you just need to get the eyeballs into your range. And this music we're hearing, it is called Endless Possibility. It's the orchestrated version of Endless Possibility. Oh wait, when he does all of his arms at once, you just try to get in the middle. Tomoya Otani wrote a song for this game called Endless Possibility. He wrote it with a guy named Jarrett Reddick. And, oh boy. And it was sort of meant to be the main theme of the game, but then they wrote the World Adventure, and that was the main theme too, so... Like, okay, in Sonic 06, the main theme of the game was His World, which is an awesome and epic song, although if you analyze the lyrics, they're pretty corny. But it's still an epic song. And the final phase of the final boss, there's an orchestrated version that plays of that song, an orchestrated rock version, and it's so epic. It's one of the most epic things in a Sonic franchise. And it sounds like the game is literally cheering you on. They tried doing the same thing here. Now, I don't think it hits quite the same, and the reason why is because in Sonic 06, His World played all the dang time. It played about as much as the World Adventure plays in this game. Okay, yeah, he's telling me to knock those spheres back at Dark Gaia. I think it's easier to just avoid them. It's inconsequential. But yeah, the World Adventure plays in this game way more than Endless Possibility. You almost never hear it. So that makes this rendition of it not feel quite as special. But it's still an amazing composition. Like, this orchestra arrangement is still a really epic thing, and it does sound like the game is cheering you on, and it really makes this final boss theme seem just so... It makes you feel so empowered. It's like, yeah, there's no... Like, you are going to win this fight. I love it when final boss music does that. Alright. If you hit one of those rocks, you will have to redo all of that again. And you just have to be conscious that you're constantly losing rings, like anytime you're supersonic. And when you get all 6 of those eyeballs out, he opens the big one. And yeah, just wait till you're close enough. He's gonna start waving his hands wildly across the screen. He will not rest. And this one, the rocks are pretty hard to dodge. But if you can do it... Boom! Well, we beat him. We beat Dark Gaia. Yay! We beat the game. Woohoo! And I somehow managed to get an S rank. That whole thing, from the moment you begin the standoff between Light and Dark Gaia, all the way up to this, is one big fight. So, you know. But we did it. Shot right through the eye. Shot through the eye! And you're to blame! You ripped the planet up! Yeah, something like that. Okay, now he's a bleeding mess. This is severely graphic for a Sonic game. When did this game get so gruesome? Oh, whatever. And remember, when Supersonic runs out of rings, that happens. That's bad. Ah, thank you, Light Gaia, Chip, or whoever you are. Did he died? And the Dark Gaia energy disperses. Now this right here, this is giving Sonic Adventure 2 vibes. Just the way it shows different people celebrating from across the world, but it hits differently this time because these people you've been to these places and you've interacted with these people. So it hits a little differently. I like that. We don't have no weird girl clasping her hands in a way that freaked everybody out. And finally, the final continent has been restored, although I think the graphics are glitching out a little bit. I see like a little island there that looks like it's staying stationary while the rest of the planet moves, but whatever. Oh, Dr. Eggman! Kinda forgot about him. You alright there, buddy? Hey, Orbot.
Morning, wouldn't you say, Doctor?
It's a beautiful morning.
You can simply begin your plans anew.
Yeah, like you've always done.
All of your efforts this last time were and the most pathetic loser in all the world will have his chance to.
Oh, I love Orbot in this game. And I love Eggman in this game. Oh, that's such a breath of fresh air after what they did with him in Sonic 06.
Ah, the light reigns over darkness, and the world is returned to peace. It's simply a miracle. We've been saved by a miracle.
It was Sonic, dude.
I told you, didn't I?
I told you, didn't I?
Let something like that happen.
And right you were. Still, we cannot live without the night. We all must sleep. We all must rest. Darkness is a part of our world, just the same as light.
That's deep, buddy.
It may be that the darkness has not been destroyed, but merely laid to rest. It grows strong over the eons, rises up, then is put to slumber by the light. Perhaps that is the true balance of dark and light Gaia. That balance may be the very will of the planet itself.
Way over Amy's head.
Save the speech for later. We've got to get things ready for Sonic's coming home party.
Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy III, where it wasn't so much darkness was evil and light was good. It was too much of one or the other was bad, and you just wanted balance between the two. Too much light was bad, just as too much dark was bad. You don't see video games doing that much.
Sonic. Sonic, you must live.
Yeah, this isn't Sonic 06, where you're almost dying. No, you're on the clock here, buddy.
Chip?
Well, if Dark Eye's been put to rest, then that would mean that Light Guy is going to go to rest too, so... Chip's not coming back for a good couple more thousand, if not million years. And I think the Wii version jumped the gun on the cutscene of the planet closing in just a little too early, but yeah, it closes in right there. But yeah, Light Guy is now sleeping within the planet core. Why, doesn't that look familiar? This is just how Sonic started the game, or just about. Only he's not Werehog this time. And it's daylight. What the heck is going on? Oh, no, not this time. Just a nice straight to the point. Ow! Wait, what?
Huh?
Oh. Yeah, no. He's not actually there.
I'll never forget you. I'll be here by you, always. A part of the earth you tread.
Yeah, he's in the live stream. Oh, wait, wrong game. It's too bad that Sonic doesn't have that wristlet in any other Sonic game. Oh well. Oops. What the? Tails? Is that you? Ah, he's okay, everybody. Now this is giving Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Adventure 1 vibes at the end, where it's, you know, Sonic and Tails running around. I like that. And Tails was in the tornado, no less. Alright, now this is the song, Endless Possibility in all its glory. As performed by Jarrett Reddick from the band Bowling for Soup. It sounds so much like Blink-182. But also, if Sonic could sing, this is what he would sound like. Absolutely, 100%. Alright, well, we did it. We beat Sonic Unleashed for the Wii. Alright, so let me go ahead and give my final thoughts. So the graphics, I'm going to mainly be speaking of the Wii version. They're okay. The cutscenes obviously look really great. But yeah, in-game graphics, they get the job done. The HD version remains one of the best looking Sonic games ever created. And that's saying a lot, because a lot of Sonic games in recent years have looked beautiful. But the HD version of Unleashed... Man, I have yet to see another ice stage done with these types of graphics. I know Sonic Lost World did some ice stuff, but that had a totally different art style. This game in the HD version just looked beautiful. And I really think, like, Eggman's model looked so great. And yeah, it was just wonderful. The music, awesome. I have no complaints. This music sounds amazing. This song, Endless Possibility, it's alright. The orchestrated version for the final boss is amazing. I love the world adventure. I love a lot of the daytime music. I love some of the nighttime music. You guys, I even love the battle theme for the Werehog. I don't care. I mean, the soundtrack is just, it's just a joy to listen to. It's one of the better... I mean, it's a Sonic game. What do you expect? I expect a lot from Sonic games when it comes to music, and this game delivers. Voice acting is great. I mean, this is the best that Jason Griffith and you know, Dan Green have sounded, really, in my opinion. Though Dan Green did really good in Sonic 06 as Mephiles. And Mike Pollock, this was one of my favorite performances of Mike Pollock as Eggman. And Amy Pallant wasn't great, but I guess she was better at Tails than she'd ever been before, and I love Chip's voice. Story? I think the story's fine. I kind of like it. The only thing that's a little weird is that the whole, like, oh, Gaia Temples thing. We've never even heard of them until this game, but whatever. But I like it. I like the whole thing with the Dark Gaia. I like how Eggman, you still fight him at the end, or just about at the end before they give it to Dark Gaia. And that he doesn't, like, turn over a new leaf and suddenly... Like, in these other Sonic games, like, the threat becomes so much bigger that Eggman has to momentarily pull his grudge against Sonic and actually work with you to stop things. And this time, they don't do that. It's just like, nah, he just gets knocked out of the sun. Like, Dark Guy is just like, dude, get out of here. This is my show. And they really had something special with the character Chip. And I would kind of like to see Chip come back, but I don't know if he really can, though. That kind of requires breaking the Earth apart. But he really was a good character. And as for gameplay, we're going to mainly focus on the Wii version here. I think the speed-type stages, they're a little shallow at times. They are satisfying to me. I can't lie to you and say they're not satisfying. This song, by the way, is by a guy named Brent Cash, and it is called Dear My Friend. It's just a nice little pop ballad that is just whatever. And it sounds like it came from a Disney movie. Whatever, I don't care about it. But, yeah, I mean, the speed stages, they're okay, but they're a little shallow in my opinion. Seems like a lot of trial and error that goes into getting them right the first time, you know, getting them right, getting them flawless, but yeah. The nighttime stages, they're not terrible. My main problem is, as I've said, that the Werehog, I don't like the way he controls, and I feel like if they polished it and made more games like that, they could make the Werehog truly into something awesome. But they'll never do that, because they delisted the game. That means they're embarrassed to ever acknowledge it. It did so bad. But they knew they had something special with the daytime stage formula, so that's what they went with for future Sonic games, and that's what ended up working. They even tried to change the formula up when with Sonic Lost World, and they ended up going right back to the boost formula. It just ended up being the thing that worked. And honestly, I don't know what the future of Sonic in 3D looks like, but it seems like that's all they can do now is the boost formula. Now, they've gotten really good with it, and but you know, as we'll see in later Sonic games. But yeah, yes, the two play styles do feel incompatible. But I've said it before, if you can play Sonic Adventure 2, you can play this game, okay? If you don't like this game, then you really need to not like Sonic Adventure 2. I'm sorry, not sorry. I said what I said, crucify me. Sonic Adventure 2 is not that great of a game anyway. Crucify me, I don't care. Anyway, this game, for all its faults, it is fun to me. The thing that you have to remember, I'm going to enjoy pretty much any Sonic game that's a Sonic game, because it's a Sonic game. And I love Sonic. That being said, if you're curious about wanting to play this game, like I said, it's been delisted. So, if you have original hardware, because question's gonna come up, which version should you play? If you have original hardware, play the HD version. If you don't have original hardware, meaning you're forced to use emulation, good luck trying to do the HD version. The Wii version's gonna be your best bet because it's just gonna be much more accessible. PS3/360 emulation, still a work in progress, still a lot of bugs, and you'll probably be able to play through the whole 360 version of the game, but it's gonna chug at times, it's gonna do weird graphical things at times, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. But, you know, if you can find a way to play that version, definitely do. Because the Wii version, it's good, but it's definitely pretty shallow compared to everything else. By the way, the final boss, I didn't even mention. The HD version of the final boss, like the final form of the final boss, the supersonic part, it's a totally different ball game. It actually feels a bit more like the Dark Moray that we fought in Alaska. But yeah, I mean, I still think the game is worth playing today. At this point, I mean, there's people that probably, you know, have never played the game back when it first came out. So I mean, you know, it's one of those. It's a retro game at this point. You can go back and check it out if you're curious. It's weird to me to say that this game is retro, but like, man, I remember when this game came out. My goodness. I remember when this was the newest Sonic game. It was whatever. Anyway, that's really all I have to say. I'm just kind of waiting for these credits to end. Oh, you're probably wondering, am I ever going to Let's Play the HD version? I would like to, but as of right now, my hardware's not really up to snuff. I could do a run of the game with a 360 ROM, but like I said, it's gonna stutter, it's gonna chug, and stages like Missouri and Adabet are gonna look weird. I know this because I've tried it. So if, and a lot of that is less of my hardware, and it's more of the fact that the emulators for those consoles are those consoles are very tricky to emulate. I don't know what they did with the PS3 and the 360, but they're a little bit different, especially the PS3. That one's I heard that one's weird. So a lot of games that came out on those systems, they're kind of just sat in the dust. Now there is a mod for the game. It's called the Project Unleashed, and I could play that. The only thing I don't like about that is that there's no Werehog. So, and that's the whole point. They wanted to show like, oh, because one of the big criticisms for this game was, well, if it just had the daytime stage, the game would be awesome. So some people made a mod to where it's just the daytime stage stuff, but I think the Werehog, this game isn't the same without the Werehog, and crucify me, I don't care anymore. Oh, we have that for Dear My Friend. The music is by Mariko Nanba. She's really good. All of her stuff for Sonic games tend to be really good. She did a lot of the music for Sonic 06. Not all of it, a lot of it. And now we get to bask in the glory of the world adventure. But yeah, that's Sonic Unleashed for the Wii. My next LP, at this point I don't even know what my next LP is gonna be, but it'll be fun, whatever it is, I hope. And I'll try to get started on it kind of quickly. I have a theory as to what it's gonna be. But yeah. But I did enjoy this one. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, because I certainly enjoyed it. Although, it was a little frustrating at times, but we got through it. Presented by Sega. Dun, 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 dun. That's so awesome. Anyway, thank you for joining me on Let's Play Sonic Unleashed for the Wii. My name's 480 Volts. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Pieces!